Hello, I want to tell you about a moment which happens with beginner cellists all the time. A student starts playing arpeggio. First note goes just fine. Second, okay too. And then all of a sudden something happens. The confidence disappears. And then you hear why it is so hard for me. Most students assume that it's just about memory. They think, I'm just bad at memorizing. My brain doesn't work this way. But actually, in many cases, this is not the real problem at all. The problem is that the fingers are trying to move before your mind is ready. And I would like to share with you just a small trick which will change your practicing habits and will help you to successfully study scales and arpeggios. Let's use C major because it's a very clean and simple example. The scale consists of just 7 notes: C, D, E, F, G, A, and B. Very straightforward. But when you play a tonic arpeggio, you don't use all of those 7 notes. We use only 3 of them, which is the note number 1, 3, and 5. In C major, it's C, E, and G. And I know it sounds simple, maybe way too simple, but this is where most of the students get lost. They lose themselves because they haven't yet connected the logic with the movements of fingers. So instead of thinking clearly, I'm playing C, E, and G, notes number 1, 3, and 5 of the scale, they start searching on the fingerboard, maybe trying to follow their melodic memory, which will always lead to confusion. First, figure out which note you have to play. Take your time, don't rush. Then, and it's even more important, say it. And only after those 2 steps, play it. This order matters, because if you play without understanding what you're about to do and just play it anyway, you are just guessing. Trying to play the note anyway and then often failing to do it right will make you exhausted and frustrated. But once the logic becomes clear, your experience will change. If you take 2 octaves C major arpeggio, you have to think C, E, G, C, E, G, C. And then you have to practice saying all of those letters in reverse order. C, G, E, C, G, E, C. You understand the logic, you memorize the order of notes, and then you add this exercise with saying the note's name before you play. C, E, G, C, E, G, C, G, E, C, G, E, C. It actually feels like a game where you have to make it to the next level. One mistake and it's game over. But this is the fun part of it, because playing this game is the shortest, most secure way to succeed. Music theory is something which gives shape and meaning to everything you do. Once you understand that any tonic arpeggio is built from the notes number 1, 3, and 5 of corresponding scale, you are not longer trying to memorize random motions, but you are memorizing a pattern which makes musical sense. And the beautiful part of that is that you can use it for any scale. The pattern stays the same. Once you figure out all the notes of the scale, you just memorize what is note number 1, 3, and 5. Have you tried playing G major scale? What are the notes number 1, 3, and 5? The first note is G. Then you skip A and the third note is B. Then you skip C and the fifth note is D. Just train yourself to say those notes in order: G, B, D. Then add the top note of arpeggio and go down: G, D, B, G. Then put it on together: G, B, D, G, D, B, G. And you are ready to play. Test your knowledge with saying the note right before you're about to play it. G, B, D, G, D, B, G. And you will have no problem. And last thing, keep searching for the ways to improve your memory. Try applying the same thinking to everything you play. There should be no note in your piece which you cannot name. This way you build an extra point of reference. You are creating memories in a different part of the brain. And you are improving your music theory knowledge. It will take a bit of extra time, but you will be grateful that you've done it right now, without waiting a year or two to hit the brick wall and go back to the beginning. If you like this video, share in comments what you're working on, which spot is hardest to memorize. This way we can help each other stay in touch and keep making progress together.